Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova and I am so happy to see you today. I hope you are doing awesome and I hope you and your loved ones are taking care of the best that you can. I'm sorry, I can see my cat being crazy. She just got on top of that bookshelf and it's difficult for me to not be distracted. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope that you guys are all taking care of the best that you can. Yuri, what are you doing? This is Yuri, by the way. You guys don't see her quite as much as, well, lately Aussie, and probably Lincoln too, because she doesn't come and sit with me during my videos. She's more like the running around crazy type of cat. Geez, how far back are you? She's not super cuddly, usually. Anyways, welcome to Magical Mandala Mondays. If you are new here, welcome to my cozy little corner of YouTube. I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. I hope that you find this to be the comfiest and coziest corner of YouTube and that you enjoy your time here. And if you do enjoy your time here and you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that little subscriber button to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button if you're here also. I would appreciate that so much. And yeah. So, what is Magical Mandala Mondays? Well, Magical Mandala Mondays are when we come on here on Mondays. Well, I come on here on Mondays, and you guys come on here sort of. I'll get to it in a minute. And we do this mandala blanket project. Doing a little crochet along / make along, whatever you want to call it, kind of thing. It's not a tutorial, but we're all making it at the same time kind of thing. Where is the actual front of this pattern? There it is. So this is the mandala circular fall mandala throw. I'm so sorry, you guys. My cat is literally being a psycho right now and it's so distracting. But yeah, this pattern is by Lisa Gentry, but it is a free Yarnspirations pattern. So I will link the pattern in the description box, and then also there is a free tutorial playlist that breaks it down round by round, shows you how to do it, tells you kind of how to read the pattern, how to look at the charts, because there are also charts if you're a chart person. It's also a good way to learn charts. Because the Crochet Crowd, Mikey over at the Crochet Crowd, in his video, he shows this every round and talks about what you're going to be doing, and then he shows you how to do it. So it's also a good way to learn how to read charts. That's where I got all of my experience basically with reading charts from, and whenever I do this pattern, I'm like, wow, the chart is really useful. I actually find myself just kind of skimming the pattern and actually going to look at the chart most of the time because it really is useful. So some people have asked how many rows are in this or how many rounds are in this. There are 50 rounds in it. Of course, as it gets bigger, the rounds take longer to go around. When you start right at the beginning, it's easy to just sit down and hammer out 10, 15 rounds in it. But as it gets bigger, it takes a little bit more time. So for me this week, I got, I think 3 more rows in on it, and it looks like this. So I got this green round, this gold round, and this red round in, and then this, this red round is, another slip stitch round. So if you have been here, you might remember for round 10, I do my round 10 a little bit differently than they do in the pattern, and I'm going to do the same thing for this. So if you are interested in how I do this round, I will link in the description. I made a little video last time I made this blanket showing how I do mine, so that the slip stitch round lays flat. Because in the pattern, the way that they have you do it, the slip stitch round turns on its side and you see it like this from the side. And I just preferred it, or maybe like this. I don't know. You see it from the side. I think it's like that. I preferred it to lay flat, and so I accidentally figured out a way to make it lay flat, and that's how I do mine now. So this is what the blanket is looking like. It is getting pretty big. And it's so difficult to really show the rounds that I do when I'm holding it up like this, just because it's round and it doesn't want to stay held up. but you can kind of see it. And you might be noticing that the gold is a little bit different shade than the other gold I used, and that is because I cannot figure out what I did with that yarn. It's also the reason I'm not further into this, because for like 3 days I stopped because I knew I wanted to do gold here. I'm not following the color sequence recommended in the pattern, by the way. I'm eyeballing it and choosing what colors to use where. I knew I wanted to do gold. I knew I needed to do gold because it's been a while. And I like to do it on a double crochet round. So I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time. Double crochet round. I want to do gold. But I used this gold in a different project recently, and I have no idea where I put it. So, and I had probably enough to do 1 or 2 more rounds with it before it would run out, because I've used it for several projects. That's kind of just how I am with my yarn. I just use, for the most part, use what I have. So I probably would have had to have switched to a different gold at some point. But I guess it was just premature now, because I was like, okay, I got to continue working on the blanket. I can't find that gold. So what I'm using is actually this Lion Brand Heartland yarn in the colorway of Bryce Canyon. This is another worsted weight yarn. It is a 100% acrylic. So there you go, Bryce Canyon. And then there is the ball band info if you're curious about it. Care instructions and all that. It is a machine washable acrylic yarn, so and dryable, so perfect. It's a little darker, like I said, but it still gives that same effect of like kind of a shinier gold yarn that I wanted, and you'll be able to see it a little better once I get further into it and it's not the edge like this, but I think it looks good. And then, like I said, I would have switched to a different gold anyways, so oh well, not a big deal. And that's what we're looking like. And I do have more of this yarn, and then if I do find the other gold yarn, I might pull it back in, who knows, but for now I'm happy with this. And that is what my blanket looks like. So just a quick little update with you guys. Today I'm not gonna work on it right this minute. I want to get done filming it and get it edited and all that, so I'm not gonna crochet on it right now. The part that I was telling you guys about, though, for, you know, you being involved, is that if you are wanting to make this blanket with me and you would like to send in pictures of it, you are more than welcome to. My email is in the description box below my video and all of my videos, but it is novagnomecreations@gmail.com. You can send me picture updates of your blanket. You can send them as frequently or infrequently as you would like to. Like I've said, this is a very low pressure, no pressure crochet along. You know, we're hanging out, we're having fun, we're making a project together if you so choose to make a project together. Oh, there's a couple of tails. I try to make sure I always weave in my tails as I go, but I didn't weave them in yet for this last round. But yeah, so no pressure at all. Do however many rows you get done that week. You know, if there's a week you don't get any done, then that's totally fine. My goal is to get this done by Christmas, so that's kind of the time constraint that I'm working with. I've got plenty of time. If I get towards the end and I don't have plenty of time, I'll probably have to kind of buckle down and work on it a little bit quicker, just for my own personal goal. But I thought this would be a fun project to work on throughout the season, because look at this, guys. This is just screaming Christmas. It's festive. It's fun. I love the colors. I love all the glitter. Most of the yarns I'm using are glittery yarns. If you're curious about the other yarns I'm using besides this one, by the way, check out my my first video of this this time around. I believe this is week 6 or 7, but week 1's video I went into detail on all the yarns I'm using, so if you're curious about what they are, you can check it and find out there. But yeah, I wanted to work on this throughout the Christmas season, so I knew that I kind of planned on keeping it on my hooks, on my hook throughout the season, and then I can put it over the back of my couch or whatever I end up doing with it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% decided yet. But that is what I've got going on. You are welcome to send in your blanket updates. And if you are working on a blanket that's not this blanket, but you still want to like hang out, get involved, maybe you want to like have a little spotlight moment and share your blanket, feel free to send in your blanket. I opened this up to any blanket, so we're just having fun working on it together. If you're already working on a blanket, then that's totally like, share it with us. Everybody loves to see it. I hear Aussie getting into something over here. I think he's playing with a piece of plastic. Yes, he is. He really likes to play with this piece of plastic, and it is the reason I haven't taken it from him. Like, it's not hurting anything, but he loves it. I swear he loves it more than like any toy that he has, and he has a whole bunch of toys all over the floor. So speaking of Aussie, I'm also going to put my Aussie update into this video. So I'm going to go into my email. I'm going to get your guys' blanket submissions and put those in here so we can see what everybody's been up to. And I ask if you can, if you've got a minute, if you can leave a kind comment about somebody's blanket that they sent in. That is so appreciated. You never know what people are going through. You never know how much they need to hear. Just that kind little, like, you know, few words that you just popped out real quick. Like, it can literally make someone's day. That might bounce around in their head for the rest of the day. It might have been a rough week. Somebody might have said something rude to them about their crochet. It could be totally uncrochet related. They might just be having a rough go of it, and you saying like those nice things might just be like the faith in humanity restored that they need. You know, you never know. And then after I put those pictures in, I will do a little Aussie update. I have some of the cutest pictures ever. Not kidding. Aussie and the cats have been getting along phenomenally. Like, I could not have asked or expected them to be so sweet with him. They've really warmed up with him, to him over the last week since my last little update. If you missed my last little update, my last Mandala Monday video, towards the end of it, I have like a 3-minute feature of Aussie. I had a lot of clips. I didn't even realize how many clips I had, so I was putting it all together. There'll be less this week, but yeah, it was so cute, so cute. And he is getting so big. He is getting so big, I swear. You guys see Yuri just hanging out up there. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is currently storming, and it is coming down rain. Just being quiet for a second so you guys can hear it. You hear that? Hopefully the power doesn't go out. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so I can get into editing. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your Monday. I hope you're having a great November. We're about halfway through. Oh my gosh. Actually, we're a little over halfway through. Oh my gosh. I think next week might be my birthday. What day? No, this Saturday. This Saturday is my birthday and my 10-year wedding anniversary. So lots of exciting things going on. I hope that you guys are doing awesome, and I will see you guys again real soon. Bye! So first up, we've got Gail from Gorgeous Homestead. Here on YouTube is her name, Gorgeous Homestead. She sent in her blanket, and she got a picture through row 44, but she actually did manage to get row 45 finished too. She said that an update on her mother-in-law, who she's making the blanket for. They had been doing a gentler chemo, but the tumor got larger. So now they have to put her, or they have her on a harsher one, and it's a lot harder on her. But she's hoping that the blanket will be warm and comfy for her when she gets it done, and maybe give her a little hug of love whenever she uses it. Sending big, big prayers and good vibes, healing vibes, all that good stuff to your mother-in-law, and hopefully everybody else's too. I'm sure they are, but just sending so much love. Your blanket is looking absolutely beautiful. It looks so much like the professional cover photo for this blanket. Like, I'm kind of blown away. And next up, we have our gorgeous Kathy R. She is getting ready to start round 44 using a 3mm hook with fingering and sport weight yarn. It's currently measuring 30 inches across. By the way, I forgot to say, Gail's is currently measuring 53 inches across. Everybody's measuring their blankets now. Maybe I need to do that. Kathy says it will definitely be part of Easter decor, which I seriously love that so much. I think it is a perfect blanket for that. She wanted to get a little bit further, but her oldest daughter was home, and they were visiting, and I did see that. I was so happy for you. Obviously, crocheting was not the priority, so that definitely makes sense. But I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope that she had a safe flight home. Oh my gosh, you guys, Aussie Sandy finished her blanket. She said that it has been her obsession and her passion to make. She put 2 pictures. One is finished and laid out on the lounge floor. I think that's probably living room for Americans. And the other is in its pride place in the guest bedroom. It came out so beautiful. It is stunning. I love that the pupper is trying to make his way into the picture again. Good job, though, seriously, and big kudos for finishing it. Okay, guys, so this is Link laying with Aussie. Look at them cuddled up and so cute. I literally lost my marbles when I saw this. It's like Link and Link Jr. They're so cute together. This is all three of them laying together, and I love it because it's like in order of biggest to smallest. Well, smallest to biggest. And they're all laying together and like being so cute. What? This cannot be reality. I did not expect them to all get along so well. But they're getting along great. And in a few minutes, or not a few minutes, few seconds now, I will show you Aussie playing with Yuri. Got a little video of she was sitting on the couch and he decided to come assault her. She loves it though. Like, she does not mind at all. Usually she's like even more crazy though. Like, usually she's like really into the playing, but she was being so gentle and like licking him and stuff and just giving him like little nibbles. So cute.
Just kicking her in the face.
She looks at me like, why? Why? He's like, you're boring. I'm out. And here is him sleeping on my Udi, which is like a hoodie blanket type of thing. All cuddled up. He loved that. He loved it so much. He immediately went to sleep on me when I put that on. Oh, and then I'll be quiet for this part. This was so I could show him purring. As you can see, he really likes this hoodie. Here is some more snuggles with my Udi on. He really loved this thing. He just got so like cozy, comfy, cuddly so quickly. By the way, guys, I wanted to take a minute to apologize if the audio is kind of bad on this. My subscription ran out on my usual editing app, so I'm using a different app. And for the most part, it seems to be going well, other than, just the learning curve of using a different app. But I did notice that the voiceover doesn't seem to be as like nice sounding, because I've been using this app for like the last like week, so since last Mandala video, and I noticed the voiceover didn't seem as nice as usual. So I do apologize for that, but hopefully it's not, bugging anybody too much. But I did just want to say that. I was gaming and he went to sleep like on the desk / my chest in front of me. And wrapping up with some cute little sleepy Aussie snuggles. Obviously, I take most of my pictures and videos when he is winding down and napping or cuddling. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little Aussie update. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.